Well, goodbye 2016, a rough year. Um, it was a difficult year for me personally. Many struggle, many up and down, and I was able to learn that I could endure the fact that I feel that part of my life was taken away. Not having a job or not able to gain employment was tough. I like to work. I want to work. While I like learning and gaining knowledge, I also would like to do something, producing. In all my endeavor, I kept struggle applying to jobs with the sense that I'm banned from having a job. It was a tough feeling. Although I have accepted the fact that my chance for gaining a lawful or meaningful employment, or employment that I wish for, or that I feel that I'm qualified to do, will always be a challenge. The challenge of foreign origin, having an accent, being black. I know that will always be there. I mean, whenever I apply to a job, I know that at first, the only chance that I will have may be there's no white person apply to the job. in that sense, okay, I'm now having some chance to compete against natural born black, based on the fact that maybe I have some level of education and I can prove that I have the ability to learn, and from there they know that I have the knowledge, that I will have the opportunity to be higher because it's a position that requires knowledge, not just because you are naturally born, but because this job requires that you have some ability to do it. And in that sense, maybe I will be given the chance to explore the opportunity and compete for the job. So it is a tough life when you feel like the competition is too high, although you cannot give up. So I'm happy that I was able to find a resources that actually was productive. So another joy in my life is not having a job. I was able to put more energy into my schooling. So I end up with semester having double A, or having A for final grades is interesting, and and I'm thankful for that at least I was able to use the opportunity to be productive in another way, or to do better in another way. Also, another chance that I'm pursuing is able to see that maybe I do have the ability to be creative with my knowledge by trying to show some of the things that I have learned that I can actually help someone. to be productive by sharing how I have learned this thing or how I've mastered uh, a master a specific skill. And another thing is able to test your skill that you thought you may have inactive or not, or that you thought maybe you have, forget about the skill, to know that actually you still have the skill. Is the opportunity that presents itself that I was able to take blood pressure and vital sign, and I was able to use the instrument that I have and the knowledge that I have gained as a medical assistant, what I would do in a doctor's office, and I was able to put that to use. And one thing that I find very incredible is having to take a blood pressure manually, to the fact that I'm almost perfect with automatic. In most of the hospital, in doctor's office, they use electronic or automatic equipment to take blood pressure, to take vital sign. And for me, I was able to take my ex-husband blood pressure in two ways. I have a automatic blood pressure, also I have manual blood pressure. So I said, I want to test my scale if you don't mind. So I took his blood pressure manually, and then I measured it up by taking it automatically. I was so close. And I shared that with him. I said, this is what I'm talking about. For the fact that I've felt, or the feeling that ruining my career for medical assistant is just being cruel and being mean, because I feel I will be one of the best medical assistants that people will really say that yes, she can do this job perfectly. I was so passionate about that field, and I lost the film because I just gave up. I'm tired of the insult, the harassment, the put it into your face and just lie about, fabricating lies, and just say, now, so what can you do? We can tell you this and that's it. And then it's like, it's just, I don't want to go to the past, because I want to let the past be bygone. Anyway, and we just want to end this year that even though I did not accomplish everything that I wanted, because I would love to have a job. I actually volunteered to have a job, just to even feel that when I volunteer for a job, some people are feeling secure to work with me, in a sense that, oh, I will do the job. Or they now feel that they have to protect themselves because I'm so good, that they think if they allow me to actually use my skill, they might end up giving the job to me for my sense of, for the sense of what I feel as attack on my reputation, is that people are afraid to work with me because they think that they have to protect their job. Knowing who I am, or knowing me, I guess it might be a good reputation too. You can take it for bad feeling, or you can also take it for good feeling. Good feeling is that, yeah, people are, I challenge them to do better. So being a challenger is also the reason why many people were not comfortable, having me around, because they have the sense that, oh, she's going to be better than I am. I know that, because, so in that sense, it is good to some degree because I kind of say, yeah, I know I can do the job and I know I'm better than you are. So I challenge people to actually perform, make me feel good. Although challenging them, I was being attacked because they have to, protect what they already have, so they actually keep what they have, and without anyway, I'm glad that this year is over, but also I'm going to challenge myself to be hopeful that yes, that will be a job that will challenge me, and that they will say, we are going to give this job to her, we are going to hire her for this job. And we know it's going to be a challenge for her, but we know it's someone that like to meet a challenge. We know that she is the one that would like to prove herself that, yes, I can do this job. Believe me, if I apply for a job, I read the description of the job, and apply to that job, is because I know that I can do that job. I know that if I'm challenged to do that job, I will perform great. I think I thrive in an environment that challenged me to prove my knowledge, to prove my understanding, to prove my ability, what I'm capable to do. And in that way, it's interesting, and also it's a struggle, because I think few people would like to work with me because they know that I will, I'm a competition. So you don't like to work with your competition. You don't get along with your competition. So in that way, I think it's a struggle that is interesting, and learning more about it. But also I want to keep the hope alive. I would like to be productive in creating my own business, and I'm trying to figure out the best way to do that. So I'm hoping maybe 2017 I will have better chance to use my knowledge, to use my skill, maybe in form of someone's hire me and say, I have this job for you, or because they think, or I hope they hire me because they know that this job will be a challenge for me, and they just want me to prove myself. So in that way I can, learn more and become a better person, because I think if you are challenged, you become a better person too. So another way is also to see if there would be a means that I could gain more knowledge on how to create a business that will make profit. So I'm putting everything out there, not making any profit right now, but you never know. I'm thinking about the many people that they just do things without even realizing that somebody will take interest in it, and for some reason, people will say, this is interesting, and and then from there, somebody end up being recognized for what they have tried to do, or their effort was proven to be profitable that other can use. So I'm trying the best I can. So goodbye to 2016, and I'm welcoming 2017 with hope that yes, I can do more, and I will be given that chance to do more and be a productive citizen the way I wanted to be. Go there, do the job, and helping others to be a better person, and also like in that form I myself develop a better sense of me, and that way actually make me happy. For everyone, Happy New Year. Think about health. Your health, I would say, depend on you. We have good doctors, and honestly, we also have bad doctors. But you just have to remember that your health is 90% of you trying to do your best to take good care of yourself. So always use the knowledge that is available to improve your health, to struggle more to be a better person. You cannot give up, or you cannot live a life that, you know, end up damaging you. Instead of being depressed, say, I want to improve. Change the person to improving. So I would say, you know, you are, my point is, even though if you're in a depressing situation, like, you know, struggle to get a job and nobody giving you a chance, despite the fact that they said they have the job, you apply to the job, you put your best foot out, and it's like put it on your face, rub it on your face. It's depressing. But when you have a situation that causes depression, you use that situation for improvement. So 2017 is about improvement. Happy New Year.